So there's a couple ways that we can do this next part. I'm gonna do it with scissors because I feel like it gives you the most control over the top. But there is a method with using the scissors on the top. So whenever I do the clippers, I do it on dry hair. So don't wet it first. Once you start cutting with scissors, you do wanna wet it. So I'm gonna give it a little bit. We just want it damp. And what I want to do with these scissors, I'm not going to take a lot of length off the top, but I am going to show you how to do that. But I need to blend this so that it's not real clumpy right there. And it's very methodical. Basically what you want to do, cutting hair is all about sectioning. So you want to take small sections. So I'm going to take a section like this, and what I want you to see is this edge right here. See how it's short here and then it's longer here? I want to even that out like that. And I'm going to do that all the way around the head. I'm just going to come in. It's pretty short. See that? I want that to even out. So I'm going to take it. My guide is these shorter pieces that I've already hit with the clippers. So that's where I'm starting. You always have a shorter guide that you're then going to even everything out to. Use your comb a lot to comb it to make sure that it's laying correctly, but you're just gonna do that little by little. If you have what's called thinning shears, those are a great thing to use for cutting hair for the first time because these kind of shears only cut part of the hair. And you can go back over it several times and it will eventually cut all of the hair, but it's hard to make mistakes with these. This is a great tool to have if you're gonna start cutting hair more. But you can also take your comb and go like this. You're gonna pull the hair up and see how it creates a plane right here. Then I can even it out that way as well. It's a little bit harder, you need a little bit more skill, but you can do it, especially if you get more and more used to this. But I think you have more control with your hands. The other thing is the way that I'm holding the scissors, this is how I do it, but you can do whatever feels comfortable to you. But just so you know, that's the way. A lot of cutting tutorials, they hold their scissors differently, and that's just the way I do it. So I'm just gonna do this all the way around the perimeter. Take your comb and really rake your comb along the scalp to get that hair pulled up and even. You just wanna keep evening it out.
Keep raking.
And along the top, if you're taking length off, you basically just kind of have to decide how much length do I need to take off. And then you basically cut the same lines into the hair, but you're just taking the same amount off all the way around. So I'm not taking a whole lot off just because he wasn't really due for a haircut, but.
The question is, do you need to keep it wet the whole time?
Yes, damp hair is better for combing and seeing lines. So if it starts to dry out, then you need to re-wet it.
You should rewrite